5, 4, 3, 2, clap, 2, 1, clap. Just for the sake of tradition. Hey everyone, and welcome to Kerkonos by night. I am joined by my lovely party. We have the illustrious, the beautiful, the amazing Fall Cosplay. She waved and say, and we have Jacob. Just Jacob. I didn't think of anything cool to say
Mr.
about
Crowe. That's okay, bro. All right.
him.
Wow.
We have the ever
I've only
knowledgeable.
guest starred on this channel like 30 times.
We have the ever knowledgeable and educational YMBA D&D, aka Jesse. Hello.
Hello.
And we have the faceless, oh so mysterious, the loud Den of the Drake.
Loud, hell yeah. You can't see it, but I am also waving with my gamer chair and cat ears that are bigger than Fall's, so.
Fair enough.
Yes. He's
Yeah, well,
asserted
mine can beat yours up, so.
You know what? You're probably right. I brought mine in like Dollar General.
Awesome. Well, now that we have established cat-girl dominance, established hierarchy required, this is not while this is a spin-off of the 10th Tomb podcast from last year. You don't need to watch the 10th Tomb in order to understand what's going on here. We've got an amazing no-wire adventure for you set in my wonderful homebrew setting of Kerkonos. There's darkness, there's death, there's a little trauma, and hopefully a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. What's not to love, right, guys?
I love trauma.
As a drama YouTuber, it definitely pays the bills. But anyway, you guys, are you, my lovely players, ready to die?
Yeah, please.
Let's go.
Just the players, not the characters.
Yeah, I'm gonna individually assassinate each of you. But in
Characters,
any case, without further ado, my lovely friends, my lovely players, let's get started. It is time for us to go on a little bit of a flashback, my friends. Because our story does not it doesn't start here at the top of the Fourth Era. Before the turn of the Fourth Age, the jewel of the Umbral Coast Republic, Kerkonos, prospered with the unification of Taldria's kingdoms. But even as the neon-lit cities boomed with fresh business, the beasts of the back alleys still stalked the unsuspecting. Isobel Belfast, daughter of a legendary family of monster hunters, traveled to Kerkonos' old town to aid in defending the people. It should have been another day, another monster. But instead, Isobel met her end at the hands of an incredibly powerful vampire lord. She was killed so quickly she never even learned his name. The vampire stole away Isobel's daughter Isobel, and her younger brother Alcaire was left in Kerkonos alone, with nothing but his loss. Alcaire spent his entire life looking for a way to save his sister, now transformed into a vampiric monster. Decades later, he met the bad options. Cleo, a zealous assassin now freed from her cult's control. Red, a private eye rebuilding his lost career. And Pigeon, a young telepath trying to master his abilities. Together, they saved a rogue spy named Yumi, who promised to use her telepathic abilities to find and save Isobel. It's been months, and Yumi has exhausted all her contacts, but she has not yet been successful. Until, as the season turns to autumn, she finds something. Something in the Zhangzhun exclusion zone of Kerkonos. But Yumi is in no position to operate such device. she would need an expert to use it. Luckily, such an expert lives just south of the Republic's border, in a little museum in the heart of Augustdale, capital of Ardinia. Falrus Aerin,
Yay.
been a long ye to you as well. It's been a long day. It's been a long day at your humble establishment. Your assistant, Ned, is helping to clean up after closing, sweeping up the floors and throwing away any litter. He walks up to you. I'm curious, what are you, Falrus, doing on this nice day? And also, I would like to know what you look like, of course.
Of course. So, for those who are not familiar with the dear Professor Falrus Aerin, he is a very thin half-elf. Very pale. You get the idea he does not go outside at all. Despite his relatively young age for someone with elven blood, he is balding. Long, sort of like auburn brown hair, kind of like sticks up from the back of his head in like almost a comb over to hide the male pattern baldness that is developing from his human side. He's covered in long brown robes with all sorts of pockets and satchels that are perfect for grabbing and stowing away ancient artifacts. He currently has his face buried in what appears to be like a ledger of guests for the day, sort of counting the profits of how much the museum has made. On his face is a disgusting beard. It is the worst beard anyone has ever said, but no one has been brave enough to tell him how terrible his beard has, because he's so proud of how distinguished it makes him look.
Ned walks up to you. Hey, getting ready to clock out, boss. My boyfriend wants to meet a tarot reading by High Moon. He pokes down the book. Are you busy? You good? Am I ready to clock out? Because I'm about ready to get out of here.
Oh, well, I kind of like thump the book closed with like a little dusty poof. Have you finished all your responsibilities for the day, Ned?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right?
Yeah.
All the corpses look corpsey?
The corpses are about as corpsey as they were yesterday, boss.
Oh, right. In the Kerkonos section. It's polished?
What do you mean? You want me to polish ancient artifacts that have been preserved?
No, Ned, the display case.
Yes, the display case.
The children, they get their grubby little hands all over it. It's disgusting.
I did my actual responsibility and kept the children from getting their grubby hands on it. You're welcome.
You know
by
what?
the way.
Thank you, Ned. I
You're
don't
welcome.
appreciate the attitude, but I appreciate you being there for me and my family throughout the years.
I'm
you know
like
what, Ned? Good job.
Well, thanks. By the way, Ned's like a teenager. This guy's like, this is an internship.
This is definitely an
16.
intern. He's like been
he's
here for
definitely-
like 2 months.
He's been here 2 months. He's like, look, boss. Oh, hey, I actually did something extra for you.
Oh, do tell.
Yeah, I grabbed a box. Whole box. Yeah, at the front door,
Yes.
and I put it in your office.
Hey, let's go. You're really climbing the ladder here, Ned. You get big things in your future.
I'm the only person here that can climb the ladder, boss. You are too clumsy.
Absolutely. I will break my spine. Thank you, Ned.
What would you do without me, man?
There we go. You've been promoted to spine preserver. Now get the hell out of here, Ned, and kiss your boyfriend for me.
Yep, I plan on it. All right, see you later, boss. Oh, hey,
All
make
right.
sure it's not a bomb before you open it.
Oh, I didn't even consider. Wait, this isn't from Bladston, is it?
Uh-oh.
No, it was written in Kerkonian, and I speak one language.
Oh, okay, cool. Bye.
He's gone. He's
Don't
gone.
slam before you say bye.
He can
Yeah,
walk
at the
out.
mention of like Kerkonian, what like microscopic amount of color I have in my face is gone.
Den of the Drake, would you like to go up to your office and see the package that has been left for you?
Absolutely, right away. I hurry my fragile little self up the stairs.
Okay. It's a box. You definitely couldn't have lifted this up the stairs. But it's not too big actually. It's about like it's laptop size. Like, you know, if you buy a
Okay.
laptop, comes in a well, yeah, it's like about that size of a box. There's a little letter firmly attached to it.
Wait, it's laptop size, and there's no way I could carry it up the stairs.
Yeah, you're that.
I'm like that.
Sorry, that's my
pathetically-
bad. I
No.
honestly,
It's
I was
it's
walking it
definitely
back.
in character. I am
Okay,
that
okay.
pathetically weak.
All right, so yes, there is a little letter attached to it.
I'm just gonna kind of nudge it with my foot a little bit here. Wait, is it like on the floor? Or is it like on my desk?
It's on your desk.
Okay.
I am DMing you the letter now.
It's a letter. It's not even a packet.
No, there's a letter on the package.
Okay.
I'm just like.
So
I'm like in.
Bro
I'm
picks
like
up
in
the
a.
letter.
I'm like
like
in like
an
a Stephen
A4
Hawking
size
wheelchair,
paper.
and like I got like text to speech going on, and like.
Would you like to read the?
Alright.
Would you like to read? I recommend you read it out loud if you
Oh, sure.
would.
I
Please,
will read it out loud. This is the character. I actually read it out loud. Falrus, I hope you are well. My fiancé and I enjoyed our visit to your museum last year. Of course you did. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. Anyway, now that you're properly buttered up, I want your help. Don't worry, there's something in it for you, selfish elf prick. Oh, well, that didn't seem necessary. Apparently, an associate of mine is on to the discovery of a lifetime. If you are close to the box, that means she can contact you. Try not to have a heart attack. She can be scary. Collier Sulfero, Princess of Kerkonos. Collier Sulfero? Well, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
That's actually the only part. That's the part of the letter that was signed in Kerkonian. You don't normally read that language, but you do recognize her signature.
Right. Like I've seen it like before with like my interactions with Collier.
Yes. So, would you like to open the box?
I have had interactions with Collier in the past, so I would like to investigate the box real quick to make sure it's not a bomb.
She sent you a pipe bomb.
Yeah, exactly. She called me an
roll.
elf prick in the letter. So.
Smart.
Roll an investigation check. I'm gonna kill
Okay.
Falrus
Oh,
in the
I've-
first minute.
I have leveled. Yeah, fuck you. I have
That
leveled
is
up
so
to level
funny.
8, so I'm good at investigating now. Oh, just
Ooh.
kidding. That's a 9.
Oh man, dude. Oh. I mean, you pry at it. There's not much you can do that doesn't involve just busting the damn thing open. You know what I mean? Like,
I like pick up like a nearby cane and just kind of like poke it. From,
yeah,
like, 10
yeah.
feet
You
away.
poke it. It's like it's a crate. You know, like what are you gonna
Yeah.
do other than open the damn thing? I mean, you try to smell it, but your sense of smell is just, I mean, it's been better days, I guess. I don't know what you're doing.
I just press my face into the parchment paper of the package and just inhale deeply.
Would you like to open it?
Yes, I would. All right, Collier. Let's see what you have in store for me.
The box chitters at you.
Oh, okay.
There's a little jar in it with a brain inside the jar.
Ooh.
The brain like swivels around, and at the bottom you see a mouth.
I am utterly fascinated. My fear has
I need you-
dissolved. Oh,
Real quick.
never
just
mind.
Real quick, can you make an intelligence saving throw?
Hell yeah! Let's.
I'm glad
fucking
your fear has
go.
dissolved, though. It's good to know.
My fear has dissolved, and it has gotten me in trouble. Intelligence saving throw, you say? What?
Yes,
That is an 18.
you succeed. Falrus.
I just like don't even know it's trying to eat my brain.
No. Why? It's not trying to eat your brain. It would never do such a thing. It's a nice mind killer.
Oh, of course.
You feel something pressing into your mind. It almost feels icy. like the back of your neck feels cold, and the cold creeps up past your skull and into your mind. And suddenly, you feel warmth all throughout your body. And you're like, what the hell just happened? And then,
no, bad touch.
and then, behind you, you hear, wow, your mind's a lot more resilient than the people I usually do this with.
I scream like a little girl. And
Like,
leap
knock
onto
your
my
books
sword.
over.
I flip and just point the
Holy
cane at
shit.
her like, I'm armed! Who are you?
I mean,
What are you
couldn't
doing
do
in my
any-
museum?
Okay. Hi, I'm not actually here. I'm a projection of your mind. I'm inside your brain. I reached out through the mind killer that's inside that box.
Collier mailed me a fucking what?
It's not going to actually eat your brain. It's an extension of me. It's like a piece of my abilities. It won't hurt you, I promise.
I'm gonna like kind of take the jar and like shake it a little bit.
Okay, don't do that. Hey, don't do that.
Oh, sorry. So
Okay.
I'm gonna like slowly set the jar down.
You see
Hi.
a woman. You see a Sindarin woman with long elf ears, short green hair. She's wearing a dress. She has 2 arms covered in tattoos, like tattoos actually just all throughout her body from the neck down. She smiles. She's also translucent.
Very spooky.
I tried to not be. I could be a bird if you want me to, if that's like less spooky for you. Or I could be anything, honestly. I'm just a
No.
projection of your brain. I'm not really here.
Could you be Ned, real quick?
Sure. She turns into Ned.
Oh my
Still
god,
her
you're for
voice.
real.
Still her voice. I'm just a projection of your brain.
Okay, cool. You are much less intimidating as an intern.
Okay, good to know. Look, my name is Yumi. I'm a specter, a collective agent. I need your help. I'm trying to do trying to do something that no one's
Okay.
ever done before. I'm trying to cure vampirism. And I need your help.
Ooh, well, you see, Yumi, was it? Yumi,
Yeah.
that is a very tall order. I've been studying necromancy for most of my life, and yes, that is the proper pronunciation.
Collier's right, you never do shut up. Holy shit.
Yeah. And
Okay.
vampirism is one of the oldest forms of the art on the planet.
I wanted to tell you that. What if I told you that I have my hands on I'm on the verge of uncovering a 4,000 platinum ancient eldritch device founded by a lost trading company in the depths of the Jiangjun exclusion zone, and I need you to uncover it. It is the discovery of a lifetime.
Discovery of a lifetime, you say?
Yeah.
How many platinum?
Well, I figured you'd do it for the thrill of the knowledge and the furtherance
No,
of learning.
I absolutely. I just want to make sure it's worth more than what Blanston has in his museum.
The princess
So-
will compensate you accordingly, I'm sure.
Now, this device that can allegedly cure vampirism, could it possibly fit in a comfortable display case within this establishment upon its use being completed?
Yes. Sure.
Oh, say no more, I'm in.
Oh, wonderful. I was about to scare you. All right.
Oh.
Meet me at the edge of the wide in Kerkonos, near Old Town. Bye.
Kerkonos. Yumi, are you sending
She's
me to
gone.
Kerkonos?
She is gone. And
Son of a
Falrus,
bitch!
you have some life choices to reconsider. We are going to cut to about a week later. Red. Cleo.
Yes.
Alcaire.
Mhm.
You were living your lives. Everything was normal. Everything was great. Suddenly, Yumi is in a rush, saying that you guys need to get to the capital right away, right now. And now you are on a boat to the capital. You've been at sea, crossing the narrow sea for just for about a day. You're almost there, maybe a few hours to your destination. You are sailing overnight. So Cleo, you are currently fast asleep. Cleo, in this peaceful moment, aboard the ship, what do you dream of?
I'm having this dream where I'm walking through doors, and each door kind of takes me through to another long corridor door with another door at the end. And it's kind of just happening faster and faster, and it doesn't seem to matter how fast I'm opening each door, I can't seem to get beyond the light that I'm seeing through the crack. And then, almost like a gut punch, Cleo like springs up and is hit with the most amount of nausea that she's ever experienced, because she's not a good sailor, and is going to make a run for a bucket or something.
As you make a Constitution saving throw, actually, just for the record.
Sure. Constitution saving
Just
throw.
puking off the side of the boat.
8.
He doesn't even make it to the side. Oh, you puke all over that bucket. I mean, it's bad. Here's the problem. Here's the other thing. You look back to your bed and the bed is not empty. You look back and you see you're not the only one who's having a bad night. Yumi is breathing fast.
Okay, fuck. I better clean this up first. I'm just gonna like throw some stuff like over it and some hay. And then I'm gonna like
Awesome.
try and like
Awesome.
just try and like wipe off my face in like another bucket of like water. And then I'm gonna like queasily kind of make my way over to the bed, and try and shake my girlfriend awake. 'Cause she
As
doesn't
you
seem to be doing
move
well.
towards Yumi, she like aggressively grabs your hand, like in her sleep. She just grabs your hand. She's holding it tight.
You're awake. You're awake. We're on a boat. We're fine.
She like looks up at you. Oh, hi, Cleo. Hi. She's still holding your hand, like tight.
Yeah, darling. You can let go. I mean, you don't have to, but
Oh,
are you
sorry.
okay?
Yeah. She looks over at the puke. You don't do well with boats, do you?
Forget about it. Don't worry. You seem to not be doing well either.
No.
Is it the boat?
No. Yeah. I mean, yes. It's the boat.
All right. Well, I've already started up a puke corner, so you could just keep adding to it. I guess.
Actually, I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go grab some air.
Yeah, I might join you in a sec. I feel like maybe the captain won't appreciate my little puke corner. I can clean
yes.
this up.
That's a good point. I'm gonna go. I think I just need some time to myself. Do you mind?
Yeah, no, of course, darling. Of course. Do what you
Okay.
need to. Are you
Thanks.
okay?
Yeah. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine.
All right. Okay. Come find me if you need me, I guess.
I will.
Alright.
As she rushes outside, and you notice that all of the biomechanical augmentations in her back, the spines, she was lying on her back in the bed. She has left like 8 large holes in the bed.
I think we're gonna have to do something about these bed bugs. They're just gnawing through it.
Yeah, it's the bed bugs. Red. You see Yumi speed walk past your room. What are you doing on this nice morning? You're up. You're awake. What are you up to?
Oh, for sure. I think Red is fairly used to, well, he doesn't have a lot of experience on ships. He definitely has a lot of experience with like sailors and guys who are hanging around like the shitty part of town where he grew up. So I think Red, like first thing in the morning, maybe like, have made his way outside, is smoking a big fat cigar, and is just like shooting the shit and joking with like just telling dirty jokes. And so as Yumi passes, she hears something like, "And she was a donkey the whole time!" And sucks a big cigar and just blows it in Yumi's face, which probably doesn't help her seasickness.
Yeah.
She immediately coughs.
Yumi, I'm sorry. I didn't see you there. I feel really bad.
Can you make me a dexterity check? Just to see how fast you belt that out before her instincts kick in.
Check or saving throw.
Check.
Okay, you got it. That's a nat 20. I don't know why.
Get him out of the way now.
Yeah, I know.
Get him out
I'm
of the way
stupidest check.
Before she even she looks towards you, her eyes glaze over like a clear sign that she's about to use her abilities, but like you reassure her.
Hey, I genuinely didn't see. Are you okay? You seem like you had a rough night.
I'm fine. Yeah, you should check on Cleo. She threw up. I just need some.
Need something to eat. I know the chef pretty well.
I'll grab breakfast. Bye.
Okay, all right. Just if you need something.
Yeah, I'm great. I'm fine.
Sorry.
I've been working a lot, so I'm just tired, just fatigued. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah. All right. And I think Red's gonna check on Cleo.
Red,
Yeah.
can we talk like later? Like you. and me,
Anytime.
just- Okay. Thanks.
Yes. Okay.
Red, you remember you do have a little note in your pocket from your new PI partner, Raina.
Okay. Yeah.
You met her over the holidays. She is a Kerkonan, not like a native, but she's lived there like a lot of her life. I'm gonna DM you what she left for you. So really, if you would like to read that out.
Yeah, so Raina says, good luck with the hero act, you'll need it. Going into the exclusion zone is dumber than most of the shit you say. If you die, I'm keeping your castle, so don't die.
Exactly.
Stay away from the guards, stay away from the poison geysers, and stay away from my ex. Tell Alcaire to stop acting like a shithead, Raina.
As I was saying, you can head back and check on Cleo if you'd like.
Yeah, just knock on Cleo's door.
Come in if you want to help. It smells like shit in here.
Oh my goodness. Rough night?
I realized that because I didn't normally travel by boat, I haven't built tolerance up for this.
Cool. Red's gonna prestidigitation all the throw up away.
All right, so
I also
cast-
realized I have a sympathy gag reflex. So I'm sympathizing to my own throw up, which is just disgusting.
the little
It smells
prestidigitation
like
like pushes all the barf into the wood cabinets.
Yep, just pushes it out.
Some sailor who's like still asleep, just like suddenly, just like
dripping out of his face.
Oh, what the devil?
And Red's like, well, it's not in here, so.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good.
You're like coughing like from underneath the floorboards.
Did you see Yumi? She just walked out. She seemed like she wasn't. I mean, I
she
just
seemed
assumed it was because of the smell.
I don't know. Maybe something's acting up with her whole thing. She seemed really distressed. Did she say anything to you?
Really? She just sort of shot up, grabbed my arm, freaked out, and then left. Oh, also, check out. Have you got bed bugs like this? These holes are enormous.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those aren't bed bugs, dear. I think that's a little. That might be. It might be on Yumi.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is she having night terrors?
I mean, I don't sleep next to her, but
I
can
mean,
I insight check my exchange with
Yeah.
late? Okay.
Also, Cleo, you will know she's been doing that more often. This is like the third time this has happened.
Oh, that's god awful. That's a 6.
She's a master spy. Maybe she's faking
True.
all of it.
Are you good? Do you need some fresh air? Sometimes maybe getting... It sounds counterintuitive, but sometimes eating can actually help with the seasickness.
I think I should get out of this room. I'm not doing well. Maybe seeing the horizon will help.
Sure. Yeah, something to balance the... Anyway, you want to kick in Alcaire's door?
Sure. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I could just unlock it.
No,
Wait, it's already open, and I'm just gonna push it.
Before you all open his door, I will ask happily, Alcaire, you are so close after decades of searching for your sister. You are so close now. What do you dream of on this eve that Yumi has promised that this time she finally found something?
I think the first thing they would notice when they open the door then is that he's not there. He didn't even get to sleep. He hasn't been able to sleep. And he's been up on the crow's nest the whole night.
Point of exhaustion.
Actually, I can sleep half the amount, if you recall. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
which totally doesn't help him at all. And he's just been sitting up on top of the crow's nest this whole time, and he's been fiddling over his mother's box where he stows the pipe and the pipe weed that he's had with him, and he kind of just thumbs it over and over again as he's looking over by the horizon. His hands are like kind of shaking at the moment, and he just keeps doing that over and over again.
A man climbs up into the crow's nest. Hey, this is my post. What are you doing here? Wait, you're a passenger.
Sorry about that. Just need some air.
Okay, because people work on this ship to make sure you guys don't crash into the reef.
I got that.
Well,
You mind moving?
Yeah, that's why I'm pissed. Because now I have to climb all the way back down the ladder. Now I gotta climb all the way back up.
Take it up with me. Just move out of the way then.
Oh my god, you're on. They actually grab onto the rope and they're pretty good. They like slide down, giving you a room to get off the crow's nest. But you guys are fast approaching the Living Isle, the jewel of the Republic. Eventually you hear the captain cry out that they're coming into port, and already you see like the tallest skyline you guys have ever seen. Like, there's not really like towers in a lot of the cities you've been in, and those of you who like have lived in Jiatao or like Cleo, who has only been on the mainland, you've never seen a city quite like this one. You disembark from the ship and step into a city like no other. Kerkonos. Even in the dead of night, the living city never sleeps. Dock workers party under the stars, drinking and reminiscing. You see strange carriages drawn by undead horses, and all manner of eldritch beings walking alongside the mortals who dwell here. Augmentations like Yumi's, they're everywhere. Third eyes, metal limbs, jewel-like scales, runic tattoos. Welcome to the Living Isle, my friends.
I want one of those tattoos.
That's pretty cool.
Well,
Couldn't
Alcaire gets
see it,
down
but I
and
was also rocking out behind my camera.
Yeah. Thank you to Wayflow. Thank you to Wayflow for the song. They did amazing.
Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah,
when
they
Alcaire
did.
gets down from the crow's nest and meets up with the rest of the group, he kind of nods to them.
Oh, there you are. Hey.
We were
Sorry
looking
about
for
that.
you.
Just been a bit, you know.
Yeah, your dickhead
back
friend
here?
was stealing my job. The fuck?
Shut up,
off,
man.
will ya?
It's a whole thing over here. Like, Red and Alcaire just shout this guy down.
Yeah.
All this platinum, we couldn't afford better accommodations, yeah?
I think it was the last one.
I mean, all this coin, and we couldn't just afford a spell to just make us appear here.
True.
Yumi walks down.
I think Red is gonna kind of huddle the party just for a second and just be like, Listen, gang, this is a weird place and a weird city. Let's just keep an eye out for each other, and if we're going somewhere, we just let somebody know. Okay, I'm just a little. There's a tickle in the back of my on the hairs on my neck, and I don't like it. So
You ever been here? To Kerkonos? Either of you?
I just heard the stories, but yeah.
What seems to be like the makeup of the populace? Like, what sort of people am I seeing walking around and stuff like
Asian
that?
people. That's a joke.
The newest race added with the 2024 release.
Yeah, finally. They've never been in the game before.
High elf,
About
wood
time.
elf, dwarves,
Yeah, dwarf,
Asian.
Asian,
Asians.
tiefling.
we're finally included, and we can play classes other than monk now. It's crazy. Can you?
Oh no!
A few moments later.
Okay,
So
anyway,
good.
that's mostly a joke. No, but serious talk for a moment. The city is primarily human. Elves are extremely rare in the Republic, but tieflings are pretty surprisingly common here, along with darklings, aka halflings.
Okay. I might then just take the form of a very basic human. Just like myself, but human.
Sweet. Yumi kind of pulls up a hood, pulls up a cloak. She has an illusion spell that hides all the spikes in her back, but there's only so much you can do.
Illusion?
What illusion?
Oh, I thought you said she just casts a spell that convinces herself that she's covered up.
Delusion spell.
He has
Cloak
an
of
ability.
delusion.
We stand a Delulu queen.
Yeah.
Just having a little mentee bee. It's fine.
Just a little mini bee.
She
A mentee bee.
she looks out to the street lights and just smiles. I thought I was gonna be a badass spy in the city. You know how that turned out.
You okay? You done barfing or?
Yeah,
You
I'm
alright?
good. Sorry, I just had a nightmare. I'll be in contact with you guys as you guys are moving through the city. Just keep to yourselves. We're going into Jeongjun exclusion zone. No one is supposed to go there. I'm assuming you guys don't know
Okay.
what that is.
Do I? Can I be able to roll
Make a
this?
history check, my lady.
Can everybody make these
or
or just?
Sure, why not, good sir?
Good, because I rolled a 4.
Awesome. You don't know jack shit. Exclusion zone is often used as obviously a quarantine area where people aren't supposed to go, so you
I can
assume-
infer what it is, but I don't know
Yes.
specifically what this one is.
You don't know
Yeah.
why
I
they
also
have.
rolled a 4.
I
my-
rolled another delicious 4.
You
No!
guys,
Damn.
I feel
The
like I should
bad
give you
options are stupid.
Oh,
Probably the one history check where I'm not.
Okay, wait, hold on. Wait. Okay. I will give you guys something because you have Alcaire lived in Kerkonos.
Because you
Brett,
are useless.
I don't want to give you guys nothing. Also, Yumi is there. She obviously knows what it is.
Give us nothing, King.
Yumi looks all
You're
of you
giving
like
nothing.
she looks at you with your blank faces and just okay, wow. I expected you guys would know like one thing. That's you guys. Wow. Okay. Anyway,
When I grew up here, it was mostly for hunts. I just took what it took me.
the mountains. Well, they used to be a pretty plentiful source for the biological material that's mined from the island, but intense mining called rockfalls, dust storms. They all collapsed down the slopes of the mountain into the town. The dynasty didn't really care who got buried, so when the revolution killed all the dynasty, they shut down the mining and made it an exclusion zone. No one is going there, especially since the poison fumes killed a lot of the miners who worked there. So you should probably mask up before going in. Don't worry though, I have a contact, he'll sell you the masks, and he even has a path into the exclusion zone that gets us past the guard patrols. No one really bothers to guard it, honestly. They put up fences and stuff, but the threat of slow, painful death is a pretty good deterrent from anyone who wants to go up there.
So we won't really have to bribe our way in, will we?
Except for us, apparently. Bribe? We can bribe. We've got a stack of cash.
You don't have a stack of cash on your person.
How much were we
didn't
able to
keep any
bring
of the
with
money
us?
Oh yeah, that's a great question.
Yeah. How
I'll
much
say
did we-
each of you got like 5 plat on you, but carrying that much money in Kerkonos is like, I don't know, man. That's a
It's
good
asking
way
for
to.
problems.
The Pallet Guard, or worse, the Collective, they cannot get word that you guys are breaking into Jiangxun, because they'll start looking into why you're there, and then they find me, and then that would be bad. So,
No,
We're
don't.
not
Of
going to
course,
let
they're not
that
going to
happen.
find. Yeah, we're not going to let that happen.
I have only so much protection with Kalia here, so I'm gonna hide out. I have a safe house. I'm gonna hide out there. I'll contact you from afar once you get into Old Town at the border of the mountain. Okay?
Okay.
Just don't draw attention to yourselves.
We never do that.
We'll do our best.
I know, Cleo. Just be careful, okay?
And you too.
Thanks. Bye. She leaves.
Okay.
Oh,
Alcaire,
we got
you
left as
wanna-
bad options, then, yeah.
Oh my god.
you wanna show us around? This is
My
old
neck of the
stomping
woods.
grounds for you, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a while. He kind of walks over towards, because we're just getting off the boats, right? And he kind of brushes his hand over some of the wooden crates here by the dock. I imagine he kind of gets like a flash of an old hunt that he did back at these very docks in that moment. It's just gonna take a little bit to get my bearings, so.
I mean, you remember quite a bit. You're currently in the Foghorn district where most of the docks are. This is south of the island. You're going to be going into the Wide. The Wide is like the population area. Also party city. People go wild at night. They work and then party. You heard the music. It's a
vibe.
It was a vibe.
About what time is it?
You guys got here about like 2 a.m.
Hell yeah.
So that means if we go to the Wide right now, it's gonna be bustling.
It's bumping.
But
Yeah.
but you guys are going to Old Town, which is an old city that Kerkonos was like built on top of. It's a dwarven settlement. A lot of dwarves live there. It's much quieter. It is a little bit more bustling ever since the Old Town reconstruction effort that started building it back up into a livable area. But I mean, it's a construction zone. How many people are just chilling about?
Does that mean there's any public transport that can get us there? Carriages, things like that?
Yep. Welcome to Kerkonos. There's plenty of public transport everywhere. This place is great.
What would you say the Kerkonian kind of flagging for like a cab basically would be? Like if I wanted to call a coach.
I think a good old handout would be a good way to do it.
Any particular like gesture?
Do you have a particular desire for carriage? Do you want a living horse or a dead one? Because they're mostly dead and driverless.
You gotta hit the gritty.
Ooh, we got the driverless cars here. That's crazy. Yeah, I think Alcaire's gonna hail a carriage over, and try to see if we can get one to take us down to Old Town.
That shouldn't be too much of a problem. But meanwhile, you are not the only ones who have made your way to this city, my good, fair friends. Falrus,
Yes.
you have arrived early to your destination. Look at you being on time. Not only on time, but early. Look at you. You're in Old Town. It's quiet. It's foggy. There's not a lot of people here.
Ooh.
You see a big fence, and above the fence, you see a looming mountain, jagged peaks. There are a bunch of red signs with a bunch of symbols and characters you don't read and you don't understand, but they're all, it's not crazy what they all mean.
Yeah. Like you could put 2 and 2 together pretty easy.
Put 2 and 2 together.
Okay. I imagine I got like a big old suitcase with my personal belongings and stuff. Since last time I was not prepared. This time I'm prepared to take on Kerkonos.
You're here. Go.
Oh yeah. I imagine it's like I'm just kind of like shivering a little bit out of like it's cold and also I'm afraid. I'm just muttering to myself like, I'm a big brave boy who saved the world last time I was here. I'm a big brave boy who saved the world last time I was here.
It's a
The
Pacific.
cat like jumps out of a trash
Pacific
can.
island in
Yeah. Oh, it's a raccoon. Those aren't
I mean,
scary.
It's autumn on a humid island. It's not actually that cold. So I imagine it's mostly from the
I have
cat.
0 body fat to insulate me. I'm cold.
Awesome. As you are fretting about with your suitcase, you hear, "Hi."
Is it Yumi?
No. You see
Okay,
a
well,
tiefling.
I scream like a girl regardless.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You see a tiefling girl with pale skin and like little horns poking above her head. Hi.
Oh, it's just a child. Hello, little girl. Can I ask for some directions? I appear to have gotten
Oh.
myself lost.
You want direction? Oh, that's exactly why I'm here.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean, come on.
Please elaborate.
Oh, I'm just here to give a little brain tease. You know,
Oh,
little something
I
to
love
think
those.
about. Little something to think about while you wait. Brilliant scientists like you should have no problem unraveling it.
I'm gonna like raise an eyebrow at her. She takes out what?
She takes out a little deck of tarot cards.
Oh, so
Just-
we're into that now. Okay, sure. I'm not doing anything.
Nowhere's no.
It's free.
Well, I've never put much, faith in divination. I find it to be an inferior school. Ever?
Oh, this
I'll
isn't.
go ahead and just like set down
This
all my
isn't
stuff.
magic.
You're like,
This
Oh.
isn't magic. This is something way cooler.
all right, sure. Why the hell not? I'll just like set down my suitcase, like kind of like sit on it. Are we just like in the middle of the street?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, sick. I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm gonna sit down my suitcase and I'll just be like, just kind of like patting my little hands on my knees and just be like, all right, well, tell me my future.
Well, first I gotta tell you your past. So,
Can we not? That's not fun for me.
rarely is. She draws a card.
Okay, cool.
She faces it towards you. See, it's facing you, but to me, this is the reversed hermit. Interesting. See, from your perspective, it's upright, right? The hermit card means enlightenment. You've taken time to yourself and you've become better. But from my point of view, the card's upside down. Reversed hermit means something different. You've taken too much time to yourself. You've pushed away so many of your friends. Maybe not on purpose, just because you haven't been keeping up. You've been so busy, and you just never make them a priority, do you? You've been living...
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Me and my homie Ned, we're like hella tight. But yeah. And I'm like very obviously like trying not to be flustered. Ned's
Of
like my
course.
best friend, dude.
I did a reading for him and his boyfriend last night. Or not last night, but a few nights ago. They all kind of blend together sometimes. It's kind of weird.
Okay, rude.
Well, I'm only like 17. I'm sure by the time I get to your age, I'll be...
Oh wait, is she? I thought she was like 6.
No, she's a teenage girl.
I thought she was like a.
This is like a...
You're still
15.
treating her like a child, though. She's
I
like
was
a teenager.
expecting like the Shining kind of thing going on here.
No. She's like a teenage girl. This is
Okay,
more like
gotcha.
Agatha all along, like witch kind of age girl. So she,
Okay, I
also-
get you.
Crispy. just
Same
wants to-
Shining vibe though, right?
Yes.
Oh no, she
Paul, yes?
Sorry, one sec. Can I just go for a bio break? I don't know if you need me back
That's all
for
good.
this
No,
scene.
that's all good. That's, yeah.
All right, easy.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Let's
asking.
go.
Mr. Den of the Drake,
Yes.
would you like to draw your future?
Sure. I mean, certainty is the enemy of fear, and you know what, why not? I'm gonna go ahead and take my skeletal hand over here and just draw a card. I'm not gonna look at what I draw because I'm still a little jostled, but I'm gonna go ahead and draw it.
She holds your hand. Just put it down, Falrus. The future
Okay.
doesn't hurt you unless you let it. And fate only stings if you fight it.
I drop the card, just like with shaking hands, I drop the card.
Interesting. The devil.
Yes? Oh, my favorite.
It's not okay. It's not a terror card. Same thing people think of death. The devil
I don't
is
like that one either.
The devil is scary, isn't it? It's a great force. You're about to encounter power. Power the likes of which you never thought you'd be able to stand against. And frankly, you probably can't. Not on your own, at least. But I have a feeling you're gonna have some help.
Okay. So, creepy child, any insight as to why every time I step foot into this city, I'm standing against a power that is going to probably kill me? Is that just like a Kerkonos thing, or is that a me thing?
Most people in Kerkonos are rather happy. They make good lives.
I'm gonna look around at like the silent, dead street and be like, it could have fucking fooled me, kid.
You've picked a bad spot to hang out, my friend. But even here, a city built on a monster need not be monstrous. The people here suffered for a long time under the dynasty, under the Empire of Ardinia too. But they made something good out of it. They took charge of their own fate. Fate hurts if you fight it, yeah, but sometimes that pain is worth it. And besides, you're a hero. Heroes make their own fate. So yeah, it's a you thing.
Oh, okay, well, this has been very enlightening. I'm gonna stand up from my suitcase to like dust off my cloak. Anyway, about that directions thing. This was all very nice. I'm happy to have spent time with you, creepy child.
Oh, don't worry. They're coming here in about 5, 4, 3, 2. There. She points behind herself, and you see a red tiefling, a human man, and a human woman walking down the street, looking just a little lost. See? Direction. You watch as her eyes turn to a deep black, her ears turn into these like black tips. She smiles, and then she just walks off into the alley. Oh, tell them I said hi.
God, I hate this fucking city. And I'll just like grab my big old suitcase, which I am definitely struggling to carry. I'm just kind of gonna like wave over at them because I'm like the only guy in the middle of the street, right?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
in. Not only are you in Old Town, you're in Old Town. You're not only in the construction zone. You're in a construction zone bordered by a quarantine zone in the middle of the night. Ain't no one out here.
Oh hell yeah, this place is bumping. I'm just gonna kind
As
of
we
like
begin to
wave.
approach, Alcaire kind of stops for a second. He looks towards Red. This look like a trap to you.
Do you know that guy? Why is he waving like an idiot?
Oh, got no clue. You want to go in
Hello?
first? I'll check the corners.
Yeah, you. Hello, and Red is like, I think he's standing like a comfortable distance, and he's like, Do we know you?
Alcaire kind of like circles around the whole time, and he's looking around and kind of peeks over where any like window and whatnot would be, and he's got his hand on his pistol the whole time, like he's expecting someone to be hiding in a corner somewhere.
So when I see Red in the middle of the street, what do I see? Because I actually don't know what these characters look like.
Go to character art and find out.
What character?
Red
I want to hear
is
this.
Red is a middle-aged. His hair is graying. He is a red tiefling male. Probably was handsome at one time, but is kind of aged out of being good-looking. And he wears like a thick trench coat, a kind of a Harvey Bullock-esque hat, and yeah, he looks. Also, he's always carrying a sword, kind of just in his mouth, and he just kind of looks over to it and he's like, "So, do I know you? Did we do a thing today, or what's going on?"
I don't think so. I just got off the boat from Augustdale, actually.
Just you, right? And Alcaire pops up like behind him, like almost like stealthily, and he just eyes him
like a
down
girl.
for a moment.
Third
And-
time's the charm. I scream like a little girl.
You
And Alcaire's
Alcaire,
a tall.
I want to
Oh,
know, as you were checking the alleyway, you found like a construction worker, like a human construction worker who partied a little too hard and probably got left behind by his buddies. He's just chilling in the alleys, taking a nap.
Alcaire just kind of like shakes his head as he approaches, and
Look,
to Den, Alcaire stands like about 6 foot or so. He's got like a long. You play Bloodborne, right? He's got like that long kind of like.
I am a Bloodborne fanboy number
that
one.
long fabric, like black coat and everything. He's got like a big, not big, but like he's got one of those like tricorn caps.
Yeah.
And you see he has a rather large-looking handgun on his side and a whip on the other side, and these deep blue, like almost like glowing eyes.
A hunter must hunt.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. No, I fucking love Bloodborne, dude. So again, I'm freaking out a little bit. Like, hello, sirs. I am lost here. I am looking for a what was the name of the place that Kali told me to go to?
Jeongjun Exclusion Zone.
Oh God.
Jeongjun Exclusion
Jeongjun.
Exclusion
Thank you for being
Zone.
patient.
The
Jeongjun.
Exclusion Zone. How about the Exclusion
Okay,
Zone? Is
that
also
works too. So, do you all know where the exclusion zone is? I would like to be.
It's right behind
included.
him, right? Like,
Yeah.
he described it literally as being behind him in the distance.
Yeah, it's like
Alcaire looks
right
at him with like
there.
a brow, and then he looks like to Red and like mouths out the words like, "Is he fucking serious?" And then he just like looks back.
Red's like, definitely a trap. This is the most trap I've ever.
There's no way this guy lasted longer than 10 seconds in Kerkonos.
You guys hear Yumi in your heads, and she just says, "No, sorry everyone, this is the guy. Also, did you lose my girlfriend?
Sorry, everyone.
Where did you lose Cleo? Where is she? Hello?"
Red turns around. Is Cleo there?
Oh, Cleo
Father,
Mike.
I think you got muted.
Ah.
No, you're good. You're
Oh,
good.
no,
you're good.
no.
You gotta
You
talk
just weren't
closer to the mic. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, where am I?
I mean, I'm assuming you followed the guys, but you were hanging back to look for. I don't know what you're doing.
We met him
All
in
right,
an
cool.
alley.
I'll be coming up behind him then.
You
Oh,
just
okay.
see a human woman in like a hood.
Yeah, just like
Take a wild guess what I do as she approaches me.
I just look like a random woman, and I'm just walking up. Yeah, wearing,
Red's like-
yeah, just very basic clothes.
I like that we
Red's
like
like-
circled him like vultures like, in this
Yeah,
whole
I am-
scene
we
here.
I am fully expecting to be stabbed at any second right now.
I think Red almost like playing into that is like, shh, 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 shh. We need you to be very quiet right now. Okay? And he kind of just points directly at the sign that says exclusion zone. And he's like, We don't want the whole neighborhood knowing we're here, okay?
Don't worry, no one lives here. That's why I picked the spot.
Wasn't there a guy in the alley? Anyway,
Hey, so
so
to notice anything, we should be
He's
fine.
also construction.
got it. So
We should probably kill him. No witnesses.
Worst come to
Yumi-
worst, we'll have Cleo do something with him, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure. I
Something
can
with a
just-
knife,
Yeah,
little bit
I
of
think
twisting.
that's also
No,
raised
please,
his
okay,
mind,
don't
thinking
kill
that-
the innocent construction worker.
I'm
okay?
hearing all this, and I'm just like, I've immediately gotten myself tied up with a bunch of psychopaths again. Again.
Again. Yeah, I think Red's just like, so, my name is Red. This is Alcaire. This is Cleo. Yumi says you're cool. Right?
Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and just try to like reestablish myself in this situation, try to save some face. I dust off my cloak again, just like, well, I have been known to be cool on occasions. Professor Falrus Aerin of the Augustale Museum of Arcane and Natural History. And I just extend my hand.
I talked a lot.
Yeah. I extend my hand to him.
Yeah, Red will absolutely shake your hand.
It's very frail and very skinny.
I imagine he's like
almost
clammy right now, like he's
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
no,
cold
I'm
it,
definitely
feels
very
sticky,
clammy.
But...
It feels like
Yeah.
you're shaking like a dead tuna, kinda.
Oh.
Yes.
You're an archaeologist then?
Yes, I am a paleontologist, archaeologist, and archaeologist. First, my
These are all
kind
words.
training- Oh, absolutely. I can educate you at a different time, my dear boy. But, the exclusion zone? Just to be clear, you're not all planning on robbing and stabbing me at this point, yes?
I think we should have done
Not
that already if we
currently.
already were.
Not currently.
Oh, okay, cool. I just wanted to get that awkwardness out of the way, thank you. So,
Falrus
Do you all
here is
know a-
necessary.
what's up?
Falrus here is necessary to operate the device I found. So,
Is he the one who has the masks?
no, unfortunately, no. He's used for something else. So, long time
I was
ago.
going to ask why you brought along such a scrawny, apparently very weak man with such
first
a
off,
stubby
rude.
beard.
He's got magical powers.
Rude.
He has magic. Show them some magic, but don't blow anything
Yes.
up.
Yes, well, I am a necromancer. That is the correct pronunciation, by the way.
Isn't that a necromancer?
This guy's a fuck.
I've always been
Yes.
under the assumption that it was
Is-
necromancy.
It's
well,
exactly
you
it,
were
right?
you were assuming wrong. I'm from academia, you see. So anyway, is there anything like dead around?
Is he even part of anything dead? I mean, it's the middle
Like a
of
dead
okay,
rat or something? or
Okay,
like-
make a perception check. Like, there's not a dead person
Okay.
around.
No. Something just like. We could go talk to the guy in the alley, but
You kill him.
Like a dead rat or something?
that is a 15.
Yeah, sure. You find a dead rat.
All right. I am going to go ahead and cast Animate Dead on the rat. Which I believe that
Rat.
can be ritual cast, but I could be
Yes.
wrong.
The rat
Okay.
rises again and
Oh, Jesus! Eldritch Blast!
Atomize the
make an attack. Just make an attack roll.
That's like a 10, but I get 2. Hold on, and a 11. I rolled like shit.
I
Well, it's a
think
rat.
that still does hit.
That's what we
Yeah,
done, right?
it's a rat.
Atomize it.
I'm just like covered in like rat gore. It
No,
just like exploded in my
It would
face.
explode like into the ground, so it probably wouldn't even touch you.
Like this little
Okay,
tiny
it's
crater
like
where it was.
Little crater. It's like,
Okay, I'm
Ew.
assuming he can. I'm assuming he can raise more intimidating things than that, right? Can't you? Right, Falrus, help me out
Yes.
here. Try to pitch you here.
Yes. Well, here's the thing. I'm trying to pitch.
Sorry, but I feel a little bad. In our experience, dead things should stay dead.
Oh,
We've had a little bit of a crazy encounter with some stuff that's. Anyway,
oh, trust me. Last time I was here, a bunch of zombies tried to eat me. It was like not a fun time. But
You were here before?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I did save the world last time I was here.
Okay,
Professor
he didn't,
Gonna have to explain that
he
one.
didn't have to. He didn't save the world. He did help to dismantle the Kerkonian Triumvirate, which are a pretty big criminal organization that tried to take over the city and kidnap the head speaker, Crawford Cyrillish. So that's a pretty big deal.
Listen. The
Save the democratic
Triumvirate
process.
had plans for the world. I mean, it was only a matter of time. But, so, necromancy as an art, it
He's
is
gonna say it like
misunderstood.
that every time, isn't he? Alcaire says to
I
Cleo.
think he's going to
Yeah.
say it like that.
I'm just going into my spiel here.
But they don't call it necrophilia. Like, like it's necrophilia.
Okay.
I don't
Oh,
understand.
necrophilia, I see.
Red, can you
That's
calm the
horrible.
children, please?
You're definitely not one of those, right?
Oh, God, no, that's disgusting.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay,
No,
okay,
it's-
Red, can you calm the children for a second so that we can discuss what we're actually doing here?
Children.
Yes, hello.
Behave.
And
Okay, so let's get out of the street. I think that's probably best. We're just kind of fussing at each other in the middle of whatever this
Yes.
is.
I agree completely.
Yumi had mentioned a safe house that she went to.
No. You guys are going to be going directly into the exclusion zone. I mean, you're all ready, right? Like, you're rested up. Let's go.
Sure, I was worried about the masks.
Oh, yeah, no, don't worry. I've got that.
Okay, great.
And we're
Then,
Walk and
Masked
talk.
for what?
We're
Boys
going
and
into
girls-
the exclusion zone.
Right, I understand that, but, like, the exclusion zone, like, it's not as bad as the rest of Kerkonos, right? I didn't really do my homework.
Well, right.
Oh, you
Well,
poor
I
thing.
mean, the exclusion zone is basically the only part that's considered unlivable, so it's pretty much the worst place. Well, anyway, the point is that, yes, you're going into the exclusion zone, which means you need to mask up. The living isle has pretty bad breath. It could probably kill you, at least in the long term, so you don't want to be breathing that in for too long. But you won't be spending too much time there anyway, just good to be safe. However, I should probably explain why you're going in there.
Please
I
do.
found something. Yumi explains. Okay, so Alcaire's sister's a vampire, right?
yes.
I don't know if Red knew that.
Look, I know we've been
Oh,
going
yeah,
on this
Yumi
merry
already
chase
told
for a
me.
while, but yeah,
Uh,
when she was
hold on.
taken,
Al, for just a second. Are we looking for your sister right now?
Well,
he kind of
um,
stops for a bit. I'm wondering
I-
the same thing, Yumi.
I
Are we?
haven't made too much progress on that front. Every time I get close, I feel like I'm getting further away. But
What
I-
is
I-
this, Yumi?
I
Are we-
found
Help her or to kill her?
to help her because
Alcaire
Alcaire-
turns in a moment, and you haven't seen him like angry, and he like has his fist clenched the moment.
Dang.
I just meant to, as a vampire, like killing the vampire side of her. I didn't. Sorry.
we're here to. Okay, we're not gonna kill her. We're not.
Don't even
But-
say that.
But Alcaire,
Don't say that.
if I found her earlier, that's the only thing you wouldn't be able to do. Frankly, I found a way to maybe, just maybe cure her. Not cure her completely, but at least get your sister back. Hopefully. Maybe.
You're saying you can cure vampirism?
Not really. You can't cure vampirism. It's impossible. But vampires are an intelligent form of undeath, just like wights or revenants. They can be
Indeed.
free. They can be freed from their master's control through either the death of the master or a massive expulsion of arcane energy, like a portal being shut, for example. They turn into something called Soulsworn. Soulsworn are undead with a soul, as hence the name, you know?
What do you know about all this?
Clever.
I've been reading a lot of books. I've been trying to help you. I really have. I haven't just been sitting on my ass this whole time.
I'm sorry. It's just. Alcaire's hand starts shaking again.
Okay.
I can't afford to have another dead lead like this.
Of course.
It's been 10 years.
I'm trying. I've been trying.
Do we have any idea who her master might be?
Yeah, why don't we just kill
Killing
him?
him is out of the question. You guys can't.
You have no idea what you'd be up against. I don't even remember his name. I
There
just
you go.
remember what happened to Teles,
Look, that's...
to my mum.
Alcaire's right. You guys can't fight a vampire lord. It's way out of our pay grade. However, a massive expulsion of arcane magic, that's something we could do. In Kerkonos, there's a trading company called Higurashi. They make their money selling necromancy of all different sorts. But most
You see,
Have
I
we
notably,
kind
ever
of
run in with
flinched.
them before?
yes, we had. They are the ones who made that artificial hand of Vecna. We don't want to fuck with them. But the point is that they're like the top of the ironmonger world. I mean, you need to collapse a foreign warlord, hire Higurashi, and they'll give you 2,000 undead soldiers right then and there. But somebody's been trying to knock them out of the market. If, for example, some kind of device were to be created, a device that severs the chain of command, that would revolutionize the war market here in Kerkonos, completely change the game. And a small startup called Hopway were trying to do just that. They created a device, a runic implement that could do it, but they could never get the project off the ground, and, well, the collective found them doing a bunch of illegal shit. They were disbanded. But the device still remains. The prototype is still in the mountains. It was stored away at an old storage facility underneath the quarantine zone.
So this is a necro heist. We're getting the machine.
Yeah, you're getting the machine. And the best part is, I mean, it's not like anyone's guarding it. The place is, I mean, it's poisonous. The collective puts dangerous shit down there, just, pretty much banking that no one's stupid enough to breathe in all the poison gas.
How
And
big
you
is this
know-
thing?
And you've been able
Oh.
to confirm that there's no one down there.
Every time I send a mind killer in, they die from the poison. Sorry.
Yumi,
Can
But-
we give the mind killer a mask?
I talked to Kalia, and she she confirmed to me that they still have it down there on record. Kalia offered to bring the device up, but she has her own shit going on, and I don't think we should exploit her generosity too much.
And he kind of looks to Alcaire. This is personal. We need to do it ourselves. And he'll pat Alcaire on the back.
Thank you. If this thing is still here.
Anyway, Falrus, that's where you come in. We get the device out, you help me use it on Alcaire's sister, and he gets his sister back, and you get to say that you helped to create Soulsworn. By choice, for the first time in, I think, history. It's always been done by accident, in the past, at least.
now, am I familiar with the concept of Soul Sworn?
Yes, and there's
Like how
there's a little
Yeah.
caveat. There's a little caveat that she's leaving. Just a thing.
would I know that caveat?
Yeah. They lose all their memories.
Oh,
Square.
Yumi,
Yeah?
I have a few concerns.
Yeah?
The first, what happens with this device after we use it? Is this like a war-mongering thing where we're going to try to sell it to the highest bidder?
No.
'Cause I did
I'm
not
giving it-
volunteer for that.
I'm giving it to Kalia. She's gonna put it into containment. If you guys are
In my
okay with that.
museum, correct?
No, at the Kerkonon Containment Collective.
This is a necro nuke, dog. I don't
but
don't think
the
you want it
whole
anywhere near
reason-
your.
I don't trust the Ardinians with this device. Hell no. You're not putting this in a museum in Augustdale.
Well, then why the fuck am I here? I
Wait,
was-
did somebody
promised
tell
that
you?
thing.
You're here
Okay.
I didn't promise him
Anyway.
a bomb.
I was promised an ancient device of great value.
Yeah, well,
You got had.
Apparently, I'm 2 for 2 on this fucking city.
well, I'm sorry, Falrus, but I'm not giving you a bomb. Sorry to break it to you at this point.
Fine.
Wait,
I told
okay.
you that I
is
told
there
you
a
that
way to
Kalia was...
disconnect the bomb so that it's no longer?
Yeah, make it inert.
Yeah.
Falrus, I'm sure Kalia can provide you with something. I'm sorry I lied to you. It's kind of my thing.
She does
What
sound
if
wrong.
we
Look,
what
as
if
someone who
we
loves her dearly,
make
yes,
a
this is very common for her.
why don't we
Babe.
make a replica of it and you can have that and tell everybody it's the real one.
Sure, you know what? We'll work that out later. I have other concerns.
Actually, Falrus,
Second.
fuck it. Falrus, how about this? I feel bad.
Yes.
Guys, I also feel bad, so I'm just gonna come clean. What if I told you I have an inert artificial hand of Vecna that I collected and stored away and have been studying?
Yumi.
Would
Is
I have
there a,
heard...
like-
Oh, sorry.
Yumi, is there something else you're not telling us?
Is there have you been studying this at our keep?
No?
Come on.
Yumi,
It's
where have
out
you been
there
keeping
now.
this?
Since the holidays?
And is it at the keep for real?
No, it's under it. I wasn't gonna.
That's Yum.
Thing.
It's inert. I wouldn't have taken it if it had any power left.
Why
Sure,
did you not
but
tell
you don't
us?
know if they can make it inert and then danger to us. What are you thinking, kid?
I needed more power to find her. I wasn't.
Think to just
All
tell
right.
us if this is inert. If it wasn't dangerous, then why be afraid to share that with us?
All right. This is a conversation for a later time.
No, we're having
We
this
gotta get
argument right now in the middle of this alleyway, right outside the place that we're about to stake out.
Cleo, can we at least get 4 walls around us before we yell this whole fucking thing? I think the sun's about to rise.
Artificial hand of Vecna, what?
I didn't. I didn't think you would let me keep it.
Yo, of course not.
I mean, we could
Yes.
have if we just known.
Yes, you mean there's no way they would let you keep it. You need to dispose of it in a responsible way, such as...
Falrus, are you part of this
Right.
conversation?
No, I'm sorry, sir.
Maybe sit this
He's
one out,
part of it
Skinny.
now. She's brought him into it, so he can be part of
Oh,
it now.
fuck
No,
it.
no,
You're in
this
it now.
Yeah, no.
You're in it now.
Okay, fine. I'm a
A
big
bow
brave
and
boy
arrow.
who saved the world.
A bow and arrow appears in Red's hand, points directly at Falrus, and he says, if you say anything to anybody about an artificial hand of Vecna, Cleo is going to kill you.
Oh, I will, and it will not be quick. However, let's get
Listen.
inside so that we've at least got 4 walls around us, and then we can keep on yelling at each other.
Okay,
Got it?
Sounds like a plan to me. Battle Nun. Let's go.
Cleo,
We'll talk about this once we get inside.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just if there's anything else that we need to know before we die for this thing, just say it.
Now, preferably. Actually, no. Once we're inside, preferably.
Once we're inside, let's get to the contact so we can get these.
Yeah.
As
yeah.
we're
Unless
making
it's
our
something
way
we should know before
to...
we go inside.
Yeah. Just go inside. I'm sorry.
As we're making our way to our little shelter, I'm gonna turn and just like to myself, I'm gonna say, I kind of wish they just stabbed me.
Yeah, being in an argument.
Yeah.
It's not being in it. Yeah, it's not that you're in the argument. It's that you're listening to people's arguments.
Exactly.
And
A
you
bunch
have
of
to
shit
sit
I have
there and
no
watch.
idea about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have like the secondhand anxiety from like watching people like have this really intense
Exactly.
emotional like argument.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh
like,
my
I
God.
really miss Maseo right now. With
You-
quiet.
You guys head inside. There's a little kid inside the building, and he just looks up at you guys. Hey, what, who the hell? Oh, you're with that green lady. You're with the green lady, the green hair lady.
Are you the oh my God? Are you the contact?
Yep, hi! It's like a 15
God.
Hi. Okay.
My name's Bolo. Hi, I'm a scavenger. I have everything you guys need. Don't even worry about it. Hi, woman.
So was that like a name you gave yourself, or?
What?
I'm just wondering why someone would be called Bolo. Don't mind me.
What, are you named after like the tie or like?
It's my name, asshole. All right. Anyway, look. Here are the nice elf lady paid my fee, so here are 4 masks. They're all enforcer approved. Just tighten the dial to make sure that nothing gets in and your breath can come out. Don't tighten it too much, otherwise you can't breathe. That would be bad. Here is a map. It should lead you to the inside of the exclusion zone. If you get caught, I don't know who you are.
I think Red knows a thief if he sees one. Does he read that this scavenger actually found these items, or might have?
Make an insight check, sir.
Sure. That is that's pretty good. 21.
You don't just get pallid guard, enforcer, gas masks. Like, they don't just leave them lying around.
Yeah. Red fights the urge to fist bump him a little bit, but he is gonna just say, he's like, all right, buddy, anything else you scavenged?
Oh yeah, plenty. But the nice green lady paid my fee and then bounced. And you, I don't want your money. I don't trust your money. I don't trust you. So I'm gonna give you what I told her I'd give you, and then I'm gonna leave.
Probably the smartest choice.
Fair enough. But if you come across anything of value, maybe, some good-looking armor or any weapons.
Yeah, that skinny guy over there could really use it.
Here's
First off, rude.
Here's my card, and he kind of flicks out a detective business card, and he's gonna hand it to the kid.
He stares at it for a moment. Wow. And then he leaves. Red?
Dude, children are assholes.
Red.
Yeah.
Did you just give him identifying information?
Hey, I know a kid who's down on his luck, wants a little bit of cash.
Yeah.
I'm happy to pay for it.
What if he gets that cash by turning in Red Reddick to the pallid guard for breaking into the exclusion zone?
He doesn't know where I'm going.
He just gave you the map!
He gave us equipment to go into the exclusion zone,
I'm
and
just
you
holding the mask. Yeah, buddy, that was not very smart.
All right, I'm gonna kill the kid.
He's gone now.
He's
gone now. He's
just
gone
cap him in
now.
the back of the head.
I'll track him down. Give me a. Should I?
It's up to you. But honestly, I don't know. I kind of trust that he's not gonna go talk to any cops. But
yeah, what's he going to say? Oh, I gave these guys these enforcer masks that I stole myself. Right?
That's a good point.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
Implicating himself.
And if
listen, I
anything,
stole a bunch of stuff and sold it. But
And if anything, this will be a fun wrinkle later on for a climax, so it's all fine.
Agreed. This is good plot development.
Yeah. Fantastic foreshadowing, if anything.
Cleo, can we talk? You guys don't hear that. You guys don't hear that. She's not here physically. She's in your head, so she just goes into Cleo's. Also, I will
putting
note,
on all the masks and stuff at the moment, right?
For the three guys, you guys see, for the 3 people who have met Cleo before, everyone except Falrus, you see her as she normally is. She's wearing her dress. She has her tattoos. She has 1 arm, and she has all of the bio modifications. Falrus sees her with just tattoos, 2 arms, no modifications at all. She just looks like a normal woman.
Interesting.
Hey,
Yes.
I fucked up. I know. I'm sorry. You have every right to be mad at me. I don't know why I keep lying.
Yumi, I'm not mad. I'm not mad because
I think when you've grown up having to hide everything constantly, of course, it's only going to feel natural. I just feel disappointed that you didn't feel safe enough to share it with us yet.
But I do. I didn't.
Yumi,
I knew. I
Yumi,
knew.
Yumi, be honest with me.
The nightmares are about. They're. I think we should talk about this later. You know, just. I don't think now's a good time. You know, I don't want to throw you off.
Talk to me when you're ready. But I'll be here.
I know you will. Thank you, Cleo. I think I should probably disconnect. You think I should disconnect?
Me too, but we need to stay in contact.
You're right. I'll stick with you guys. I'm sorry. I don't even know what I was thinking when I took it. I mean,
I appreciate your apology, Yumi, I do. But I need to see it in your actions.
you're right. I know you're right.
I'm not trying to give you a hard time here, love.
I know you're not.
But if we're going to start doing these sorts of missions for you, we need to know everything before we start traveling across the country for it.
That's the thing. The reason why I was going so hard on it, it's not for me.
Of course, I
trying
know that
to-
you're doing this for Alcaire.
I'm trying to make it up to you guys.
I know.
I just am
But
really
that also
bad
doesn't
at it.
give you the right to start using stuff behind our backs that could possibly put us all in danger.
You're right.
Not without talking to us. Not underneath the place that we live.
You're right.
I have my own grievances as your girlfriend, but not right now. We'll talk about it later.
Later. Thanks, Cleo.
Of course.
Should I really give it to Falrus, though?
I mean, look.
Imagine
you
he's like
can-
struggling to put the mask on at the moment.
Yeah. Does your mask smell funny to you?
You
Mine
have it on
smells weird.
backwards somehow. How did you do that?
Oh shit, you're right. I was wondering why that part went into my mouth. That seemed weird.
Weaponized male incompetence, baby.
Stop fidgeting.
I think I gave him like the outer shell and just hollowed it out. I think it should be fine.
It is hollowed out.
Give me a
Well, I mean, like-
glove.
Yeah, just make sure it's a replica or something that's got none of it imbued. Just like I think it'll be fine.
Yeah.
But I think I can trust your judgment. I do trust your judgment.
You shouldn't trust my judgment. My judgment is shit. Matthias always said it so, and he's not wrong.
Well, Matthias was wrong. You don't have bad judgment. I think you've just got bad trusting skills. And it is a skill to trust others. You are leaving yourself open to vulnerability, and I know that's difficult.
I told Red we'd talk. I do want to talk to him later about something, but we'll talk too. I just need to get myself ready for it, I guess.
Yeah, of course. We'll be
I'm
here.
sorry for lying. Again.
I'll give you the benefit of my forgiveness.
Cleo,
When I see that you've actually changed.
you ready?
Yes, yes, I'm ready.
I'm assuming that was all in your head, and she wasn't just
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
to herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just like staring
Almost looks like she's
vacantly at a
spaced out.
wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
meditating. She's like cool. She gives like a little meditation. All right.
I think Red leans over to Alcaire for a moment, and he's looking directly at Falrus, who may be like looking away, fiddling with his mask, and he just says, "What do you think? You think we can trust him?"
Maybe we won't have to if he gets killed out there. But
Well, then we gotta. Then we're down a guy. If he really can bring things back to life, I think a necrotic bomb or whatever the hell this thing is might be his wheelhouse. But I'm worried that like, if he thinks he's taking it, are we gonna have to, whoop his ass to make sure he doesn't?
I don't think he could on the fly, if I'm being honest.
All right. Well,
Look.
you keep an eye on me. I'll keep an eye on you. We'll both keep an eye on Cleo, and
Yeah.
be all right. All right.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, I think I got this thing
This is-
figured out.
You just
It
interrupt
just,
my
like,
train of thought. I can't even. Damn. It's just this is the closest I've ever been. You know.
Listen, when it comes to family stuff, we all got our own shit, and I understand. If you didn't want to talk about that side of your life, and that's fine. But if there is a chance to get her back, and
Yeah.
you want to take it, I'm with you.
It means everything to me.
Well, then we'll follow through. But I just don't want to see you risk yourself for a chance.
Mean
May
it
not
when
happen.
I said it means everything to me.
All right.
I'd do
All right.
anything.
Okay. All right. Then I'm right behind you.
Thank you. Right.
Sure.
Really. He kind of nods at him.
Yeah. And I think you see Red kind of like adjust the pocket where Alcaire specifically knows he keeps the picture of his mom. And he just thinks on it for a moment. He's like, all right. And just like puts on the mask and like one
Yeah.
Falrus, just you guys all.
Yeah,
you're
just
pretty
not
sure.
I didn't even have it close to right. I see him do it and then immediately fix mine.
Yeah.
All right. The exclusion zone is ahead of you guys. You guys walk in, and I would like you all to direct your eyes, my friends, to Foundry. Welcome, my friends, to the Jeongjun exclusion zone. I believe you should be able to move yourselves with WASD. In any case, you guys are currently exploring the exclusion zone. Red, are you prepared?
I'm prepared.
All
I'm
right.
Prepared.
Okay. Get going then. You should probably get with the rest of the party. Unless you guys want to go on your own.
We're paused.
My,
Yeah,
yeah,
well, I
mine says the
unpaused.
game is paused.
Yeah. Oh, there
okay,
you go.
we're unpaused.
Unpause.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
I'm-
Cleo is moving.
She's
You
got the
are
zoomies, dude.
Ready,
Go,
ready to
Cleo,
pull
go.
all the
Fi-
encounters.
Cleo's got
find
the
the
I am
zoomies.
alone and afraid.
Okay, you can stay back there.
Shit.
So what's this look like as we're like venturing into this place here, this exclusion zone?
Ooh, are these body bags? There are body bags.
There are body bags. I think
And what looks
if-
to be like a box mover, like
Could- would Red
Holly.
be able to make an investigation check? Kind of see what's going on with these body bags?
Make an investigation check.
Dope. That is a 12? Shit, I rolled shit.
You
I could probably help. Would you like some
you
Ooh.
can make it with advantage, sir.
I'd love some help.
Yeah, I'll do that.
That bumps it up all the way to a 13.
Okay, awesome, awesome. That's actually
Hell
the
yeah.
DC. No,
Okay.
the DC was Well, the baseline to get information was actually a 12. So you actually did get more information because of that.
That's
Well done.
funny.
Okay,
The
good.
point is that these are body bags. It looks like these are ancient. Remember what Yumi said about the dynasty? So essentially, Kerkonian history here for a second. The Umbral Coast was not always a republic. It used to be It used to be like an empire, a wannabe small empire ruled by a royal family, and they work these miners to the grave. These are the miners they worked into the grave. It's literally been too poisonous to get their bodies out of here. And Kerkonian culture is not super precious about like burying bodies. It's more about like honoring memory. So they don't really need the corpse. So people were happy to just leave these bodies here and not risk any lives trying to retrieve them.
Do you ever wonder why we had so much undead to hunt when we were down in Kerkonos? It's for this reason. You don't bury, you don't burn. All it takes is for someone to find the corpse, and next thing you know...
Also,
they sprout
necromancy
back
is
up.
legal here.
Yeah. Is this gas flammable? Should we burn these corpses so that they don't jump out
No,
at
no,
us?
no, no, no. If this gas is flammable, that means this entire mountain will explode.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Do you think it is?
Only one way to find
Probably
out.
wouldn't risk it.
Yeah, just lights a match.
Can I
that's insane.
just do like my sciencey thing and see if this gas is flammable? Take like some samples or something?
The
Love it.
fuck?
I
Sure.
don't
Yes.
Gotta cup
Do
my
your
hands.
sciencey thing. Yeah,
Hell
you can.
yeah.
How about you can taste it? That would be funny.
Hell yeah, science.
Through my mask. I take off my mask and
Yummy.
just
I mean, I don't really know what you would do other than like, I mean, yeah, sure. Make an Arcana check. You're using magic to test it, so make an Arcana
Okay.
check.
Arcana, I'm good at that. That's gonna be
Watch
a
him roll a
22.
natural one. Okay, that's a 20,
Ooh.
22. Awesome.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so you send out a pulse of magic, and you feel the composition around you. The gas is not flammable. It is poisonous. It is not like instant death. It's not like you breathe it in. It's like breathe it in, you get cancer in 30 years. You'd
Exactly.
rather not.
Beyond the
breathe it
scope
in.
of the
Magic
campaign.
magic cancer.
But that's probably
Love
you probably don't
magic
want that.
cancer.
So like,
It's like
you know, don't breathe
If
it
the
in.
mountain was just covered in like Roundup kind of thing. I
Yeah.
gotcha.
They mine the biological material of the island here. So, you know,
Right.
brain pieces, spinal fluid. That's what they're pulling out here. Right now, what you're seeing is
Uh-huh.
mostly rock.
Well, I imagine I like did something with the test tube. That's sciencey. So like
That's
I'll kind of like I'll tap on the side of it and be like, well, chemical and arcane composition of this gas is, well, it's not super reactive. It will give you super cancer, but it won't explode. I'll go ahead and put my test tube away.
I'm sorry, I wasn't entirely sure about his credentials, but now that he's got a test tube, I'm actually quite convinced.
Oh,
Science.
thank you. I have
He looks
many
like an actual
pockets.
professor now.
Yeah, every doctor I've talked to used the exact words "super cancer." So you've
Very
proven it to me.
Verbatim.
Very
Super
scientific
cancer
term.
is bad.
Cancer.
It's not as crazy as radical cancer, but
All right.
The next
so what do you
stage is
think? Do you
tubular
want to take
cancer.
time to burn these things? or-
tubular cancer.
Should we burn them? Okay, so it's not flammable, is what you said, correct?
No,
But if we were to
it's
inhale it
non-reactive.
as a smoke, it would probably still be bad.
Also, we're in a cave.
We're going to gas
I don't
ourselves
know.
out, essentially.
Yeah. All right.
Wouldn't be the best.
It'd be a
idea.
lot of work, so maybe we just.
Right.
Is it possibly?
Actually, wait. Can I ritual cast animate dead? I want to make some friends.
How many friends?
2. I can raise 2 corpses with 1 cast of animate dead because I am a
Eldritch
necromancer.
Blast.
Actually, that's fantastic. Please do that. Please do that, because I have a plan.
You immediately
Okay.
Eldritch
Yeah, wait,
Blast
hold
the
on, hold
first
on, hold
one
on.
in.
No, I'm kidding. I'm so
don't.
kidding.
I don't think you can. Okay, wait. I just want to say I don't think you can ritual cast animate dead. I'm like looking into it
Wait.
right now.
If I
thought you
can't,
could.
then I'll just regular cast it.
I'm trying to find it, but like, I am not seeing anything that says you can ritual cast animate dead. That's what I'm saying. Is there a way
Yeah.
to cast? Yes, I don't believe so. So,
Oh, it
but
doesn't
I'm-
have the ritual tag, unfortunately. Yeah.
yeah, no, it does not.
It
So
does
I
not,
think you would have
okay.
to burn another 3rd level spell slot in order to do it.
Okay, so we're gonna count the rat as burning one.
How about I'll be generous and say it burned to first?
I'm totally okay if it burned a 3rd.
Yeah, I think
don't
it.
mind.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Spoiler: it doesn't matter. You'll have an opportunity for a long
don't
rest
matter.
before.
It don't matter. None of this matters.
No, it's fake. Everything's not real. Would you like to cast Animate Dead?
Yes, I would. I imagine like the first one is like you start to get the Eldritch Blast going. I'm like, they're friends.
All right. Well, actually, I'm not the one who has a problem with dead things, and he looks to Alcaire.
All right. I'm just gonna go ahead and I go over and just kind of like unzip the body bag. Let's see what we're working with.
Bro, I don't know if you know this, but if you're looking at Foundry, they're out. I got them.
Oh, they're out.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. There's our boy.
Jesus.
You guys
So
haven't been looking this whole time? Oh, no wonder you haven't noticed the holy shit. Well, the footage is gonna be hilarious. You guys didn't notice some spooky shit. Awesome.
Well, shit. Are those my guys, or have we been attacked by enemies here?
No, these are your guys.
No.
Okay, sick. All right.
turned them on
Final
dead?
part of the ritual. I go up to the first one. I put my finger on its forehead. Your name is Stanley. Your name is Franklin. Stanley, Franklin,
Isn't
say
it a
hello.
bit disrespectful to the dead, naming them after they've been exhumed?
Remember?
Do they have toe tags?
Nah.
You think that they wouldn't bury them, but they'd give them a toe tags.
Well, here's the thing. It's in
They were in a
Kerkonian.
body bag.
It's in Kerkonian, and none of you read that.
Nope.
Is Kerkonian close to any D&D languages?
Which ones do you know?
I know Deep Speech and Undercommon.
Nope. Wait, Deep
Okay.
Speech? It's kind of close.
Infernal?
Oh, I also know Infernal.
Oh, there you go.
I know
Ah.
Infernal.
Ooh, let's chat in Infernal. It's just
One
like,
of them is a woman named Su Yin.
okay.
Sue.
Oh, I named
So-
I named one of them's a woman. I named them Frank and Stanley.
Yeah, awesome. At this point, their features are so degraded. They've been down here for like 80 years, man.
Okay.
Yeah, gender
so these are
equality
gonna
is
be
best.
skeletons, not zombies.
Oh well, I mean yes. I made zombie tokens, but do you want them to be skeletons? I can grab skeleton tokens.
It's more like a functional thing. Like if it's a recent corpse, it's like it's a skeleton, it's a zombie, and it's gonna be like if it's
Okay,
stronger.
well,
But, like,
it's
if
a
it's like an older
skeleton.
one, it'll be a skeleton.
It's a
okay, I got
skeleton.
two skeletons.
Yeah,
Got two
here's the
skeleton
skeleton.
boys.
I'd like to cast my channel divinity to turn undead.
oh my god.
Well, first off, rude.
And what I'd like to do is I'd like them to walk away from us down the hall, and they just keep going until they get hit, so we'll know when they butt up against some enemies.
You could have just told them to go.
That is funny as shit.
I'm just kind of like sitting there with like my jaw open, like, you know, I could just tell them to do that, right?
Yeah, but it's funnier to watch him run.
They're
Let us
just,
go.
Stanley and Frank are just freaking out going down the hallway.
Yeah,
Hey,
you watch
Su
your Casper.
Yen, for one.
It's part of the ritual. You need to give them a new name. I
Yeah,
lied.
they're moving. They're moving. They're moving.
All right, let's chase them.
They're schmoving. All
Where are they
right,
scurrying
fine.
off to?
Oh, God, this is a lot more hands-on than it was last time. Oh God, I'm left behind.
Ooh.
My computer.
Falrus,
My
keep
computer's-
up!
I got you.
My
I got
computer's
you. I'm-
freaking out. Thank
I'm
you.
moving you. I'm moving you. I'm moving you.
Yeah.
Got
Look
some
at
more
me. Look
body
Cle-
bags.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
my-
We've got
my
some
founder's freaking
experimentation
out.
happening here. Yeah, we've full on got some experimentation
hell is
happening
this?
here. Some human
Oh.
experimentation, I'll presume.
Alcaire's gonna look over at that device in the center of the room here.
Oh yeah, I'd love to. Yeah, investigate maybe, or what's the?
Yeah, what is it like?
What kind of check are we making on?
Yeah,
this
what are the
thing?
finer like
I mean,
pieces
you guys
of
can
this
look
thing here?
around and see what you find. I don't know.
Would you like a perception
There's a
investigation?
physical map here. Make a. What are you investigating specifically? I see a lot.
Yeah.
Treat this like a little one of those like
Got it.
find it
Exploring.
games.
I think
Oh.
Led's gonna go straight to detective.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So, Cleo, that's
Wait.
why you don't just run around like
Oh, no,
willy-nilly,
No!
thinking you might
Oh, no,
pull an
Cleo.
encounter, baby.
I don't even
This
know
is
where
why you
you are,
don't do
man.
that, because you're alone. So, where's the closest person?
Oh Jesus! I don't even know where she.
I don't
is.
think any of us
Closest
are.
person are
I am.
okay. Anyway, Cleo, my dear,
Yes?
my darling.
Yes, Crispy.
There are 3 men in this room with you. You
I
just
see that.
you run in. You see a masked guy look up. There is a pile of bodies behind them, like a huge
Yeah.
pit of
I
bodies.
see it.
Yeah, I know. You see it. See? Did we learn a valuable lesson today?
I don't learn any lessons.
Buddies.
Continue.
Lessons are for nerds.
The man at the front looks up. Hey, who the fuck are you?
Nobody, and then I'm gonna run back.
Hey, no. And hold on.
I can't move.
I know you can.
So rude.
Oh, what? Rude, my
of all-
lady.
Rude.
My lady.
First off, rude.
First
I
off,
don't know where
rude.
the hell she is.
Cleo,
Hilariously.
I'm assuming this is just a me thing, but I think a natural 20 does hit.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that hits.
You take.
Wait, was it a spell?
No, he shot you.
Oh, fucking hell.
You take 18 points of
we all
damage.
hear that, right?
You take 18 points of damage to your knee, and your movement speed reduced to 0. Hey, stop.
Did we hear whatever?
Yes.
Yeah, we heard a
just
fucking
went
gunshot,
on?
right?
Yeah.
It's a gunshot.
You heard
We
gunshot.
that.
Yeah. Go.
Yeah,
go,
there's
go.
a trouble.
Let's
I'm
move.
going
Wait,
wherever
whoa,
now.
Cleo. Hey. Stop moving, ma'am. I want to see if the guys can find you.
That's fair.
I would
Alright.
assume she went through this tunnel. Okay, so are we rolling initiative? What's the
They're
deal here?
holding. They're right now. He shot Cleo, and now he's just like him and his 2 guys. They're just like the 2 guys have machetes out, and he's got a gun out.
Mhm.
All right, who the fuck are you?
If
Tell
I
them
can
any-
see
Don't
Cleo,
call them nobody because they just shot me for saying that.
Okay.
Can I see Cleo?
Yes.
Then I am casting darkness in that room.
Oh, you're casting darkness? There's no save. I'm assuming.
And yeah, no save.
Yeah, they just can't fucking
You'll save.
Red takes a big huff of his cigar and blows a cloud of smoke that turns
Nice.
inky
I love
black
that.
directly into their eyes.
What's the radius?
It's 15 foot.
Oh, that's way smaller than I thought.
That's pretty big, especially if I'm aiming it
Yeah.
at that guy's face.
Yeah, it's enough to cover him though. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try to like grab Cleo and get her up and be like, "What? You shot!" and just her and run
Okay.
the other direction, trying to get behind Alcaire if possible.
Okay. You guys have 30 feet of movement to go wherever you want.
Got a plan.
Okay.
See that bridge over there? Lure him back.
Done. And Red's gonna take off and stand on the other side of the thing.
Falrus?
Are they in an enclosed room right now?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Yumi
Yes,
told
yes,
us to be subtle.
Do it,
I'm
do
gonna
it.
start scrolling through my book like, fireball.
Now, is darkness flammable?
No, it's not, but
No, I'm kidding.
I mean
I just
okay,
love the
hold on.
aesthetic though of this ball of
What-
fire
what-
going into the pitch blackness and then
Yes,
it just disappears and
blowing
you
up.
see like this
Yeah.
flare inside of
Okay,
it.
what level you casting at, sir?
I'm not casting.
Okay.
So I have spent 2 third-level spell slots.
I rolled a natural 20 for the first saving throw.
Well,
I rolled a 6 for the second one.
okay. Well,
And I-
fuck
Like a
yourself.
disadvantage because
And
they
I
can't
rolled
see
a
it.
and I rolled a 14 for the last one.
Well, we might need to get back in there. We might need to
Uh,
get back in there, though.
I mean, bro, that room is gone. That room is gone. That room is not a room anymore. He's about to collapse it. Well, it's
That's
depending on how much
bad.
damage you roll. Depends on how much damage you roll. No, it's
29?
29 points of damage.
Jesus.
Yes.
God damn.
All right, well, yeah, you okay? Hold on, give me a sec. You throw out this big ball of fire, blows up, and all those guys are completely thrown back, and the ceiling collapses in on them. They are all dead, and you bury
Yes!
their.
Yes! I'm a hero!
Looks like you could make some new friends out.
Oh,
Dig
No,
'em out.
the cave collapses on top
No,
of them.
they are quite squishy squish.
You could dig them. You could dig them out. I believe in you.
Cleo,
You look me in
how's
the
life?
eyes, Red, and tell me that I'm capable of digging.
By the
They
way,
didn't teach sarcasm at wherever you got your professor degree.
No,
Oh, well, all right then.
only science.
Yumi appears next. Yumi appears next to Cleo. By the way, Cleo.
Yes,
You
no,
okay?
I'm fine. Don't stress. No, don't stress. I just got shot in my knee.
That's terrible.
Fine, I'll, Shit, I don't have any
Hey.
healing spells.
Okay, Cleo, babe, I love you with all my heart, right? You know that.
Yeah, when you call me babe, you're about to go into something where you're a little bit disappointed in me.
No. It's just I left you that scroll in your room. It's a super short scroll for a really simple healing spell. It's just a nice healing word. Super simple. And it wouldn't take that much, it wouldn't even be that hard to
No,
prepare.
wait, I have 2 potions of healing. Never mind.
Okay,
I'll
I
drink
feel like
one.
this a temporary solution to the problem, but you okay?
2d4 plus 2.
Okay, that will patch up the kneecapped leg.
I imagine the
It's like the
bullet kinda,
opposite.
swirls its way out, and it just kind of pops out.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yes, no, I'll be fine. I think, I just need to...
Good job,
make
Falrus.
sure it's liquid.
Hey,
Yes,
you're
no.
finishing your
Fantastic.
job. I mean, those were
Yes.
triads. Same kind of guys you were trying to get rid of back in your day. when you were
Some
younger
things
now.
never change. You know me, going after the bad guys.
If they're scavenging dead bodies, then oof, must have been a real down low.
Oh, what,
So,
first
guys,
time?
what did I say about staying together, right? Okay, so, we learned you got shot once. How about we just hang out, right? What do you think?
Cleo's on the other side of the room, and she's looking at
Yeah, she's already run off.
Bye!
I'd like to roll an investigation, if possible, into, what it is that I'm seeing over here.
What the machine or the dead body under the sheet?
All of it. I want to understand what I'm looking at.
All right, make an investigation check. My other
Will
party
do.
had a fucking field day in this room. Red, what about you?
I think Red is going to, well, she's investigating bodies and stuff. Red's going to go over to I believe this is paper or something over on this side.
Yes.
Is that right where I'm standing?
Yes.
Okay. I think Red is going to go start looking through the files, figure out kind of what this is, or see what he can understand there.
Okay.
Rolled an 18 for you, Crispy.
All right. What about Falrus? And I will keep that in mind, my lady. Falrus, what are you doing? And along with Alcaire.
Alcaire looks over towards Falrus, and I've noticed that he's a bit squishy, so I'm going to try to do something to try to keep him alive. Oi, hold your hand out.
Sure. You're not gonna do anything weird, are you? I'm just gonna extend my hand to him.
Maybe a bit. So Alcaire's going to take his amulet out from his coat. He's going to pierce his own hand, and then he reaches out towards Falrus. Do the same. Just clutch onto it.
You want me to stab myself?
I can do it for you.
No, okay, John Bloodborne, I'll do it myself.
John who?
I give the slightest, tiniest little pinprick to the tip of my pinky.
And I'm going to use the rite of bonding. I'm going to take... Let's see. I take 1 damage. And reduce my max HP by 1. And so for the next 8 hours, Falrus's damage is split between Alcaire.
Hey.
Ooh.
So you see your blood go into the little amulet, and then you see that inside of it, this like little droplet that's just been like dancing around in there, like aggressively latches onto that blood droplet, almost like a feral animal, and just starts bubbling around in it until it consumes the blood that you put inside, and then it just
I am
continues to dance around in
utterly
there.
fascinated. I'm just like, this is blood magic. You know blood magic.
Just something I got taught when I was a kid.
My God, blood magic is one of the most difficult forms of magic to master, and you learned this as a child?
It's very common in Kerkonos. It's a wonder what happens when you legalize more practices of magic. It becomes more common.
My mum was pretty good at it. Passed it down.
My God, the last people I hung out with couldn't do this. Wow.
You're not hanging
So
out with a
what?
bunch of
Is that like
chumps,
a
huh?
friendship bracelet kind of thing, or like what's the deal now?
If you're in pain, I feel half of what you feel.
Oh.
Split the difference, as it were.
Does that include like emotional pain, or is that just like when I get shot?
Let's just keep it simple for now. Best not to think about it too much.
Okay, cool. I don't want to push my daddy issues onto anyone who didn't ask for them. Anyway.
Oh, wait. Oh, I can feel it. Resentment. That's bad.
Yeah, that doesn't go away. And I would like to investigate the big machine in the middle of the room.
Awesome. Make an investigation check. Cleo,
Yes.
you are looking at a device hooked up to a dead vampire spawn. It is the
Sick.
vampire spawn is muzzled, and there's like a thing on its head to test its brain waves. Cleo,
Does it appear female?
what? The vampire spawn?
Does it? Yeah.
It's dead. No, it's not female. It's a male.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Thought
It's
maybe
not
it was
Alcaire's
like
sister.
sister.
Jesus, guys.
Yeah.
That's what I was worried. Yeah. Yeah.
I am not gonna kill her off
right out of
camera.
the
Let's-
starting
That would be
gate.
fucked
Well, I don't know. I
but
just
what
making
kind of
sure.
monster
man,
do you
asking
think I am?
questions.
If I'm gonna kill someone, I do it on camera, in front of you. God. Poor guy. Cleo, you also notice that the device has it's not on, but Yumi touches it, and you feel her channel her psionic magic, and it sparks to life just for a moment. And you see that there's a bunch of green Kerkonian runes on it. It reads successful. They successfully turned him into a soulsworn. And
So we know
then
that it works, but why is he dead now?
she like points at, I can't move it, but look at his neck.
What's happening to his neck?
You pull up the sheet. It looks like they slit his throat right after.
Oh, well.
Oh,
seems
yep,
like
that'll
he
do it.
Yeah, they didn't seem to care about the end result.
The collective shut them down for a reason. Yes, murder is a compelling one.
Hmm.
She's like kind of shaking as she's looking down at the operating table, and all the scalpels everywhere.
Oh, honey, maybe you shouldn't. Maybe this
It's
is a
fine.
bit much. Are you sure?
I'm fine, but thank you for caring. I appreciate that.
Of course. Of course.
If this device is working as planned, okay, most of the stuff is monitoring tech. I'm really confused what the staff was used for. I have no idea if it was a power source, but even if it was, it's definitely deactivated by now. As for all this, it looks like this was to monitor his status. We know the device works, so all we really need is the core. Falrus?
Yes. I am rolling my investigation check.
What'd you roll?
That is going to be a 23.
You look down at the device. This is a surprisingly potent psionic cortex. It is meant to absorb psionic energy, very potent in Kerkonos in particular, and then expel it out into a target, specifically this undead here. You also gather that maybe the reason that all those dead bodies were wrapped up all former-like was because they were collected to be used in this experiment. They went throughout the mines, found dead bodies to use, and then raise them into undeath and use the machine on them as well. Maybe they're trying to test to see how weak the undead could be. It looks like it only works on undead with a lot of potent power in them. Revenants, Revenants, vampire spawn, whites. Chafe like your skeletons, it probably would just outright nuke. But the device was fairly. This thing was potent. It worked. And in order for you to harness its magic, I mean, you'd really only need the center cortex and maybe that's about it, honestly. Most of the stuff is unnecessary nonsense. Just need the power source.
Do I have any idea why the rest, the unnecessary nonsense is there? Is this like from a lack of knowledge, or is there an ulterior purpose here?
Lack of knowledge. They were trying to experiment with everything to see if they could finally get it to work. Speaking of, Reddick, what'd you roll on that investigation check on the book?
Can I get a guidance from Cleo?
Yes.
Ha 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 ha. You cast. Where did I put guidance? You cast your guidance. What'd you roll on that investigation check, sir?
With guidance, that is a 29.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Okay, so based on the dead body propped up with a smiley face on it, you gather that this specific experiment was not the work of the Hopway Company. Or if it was the work of somebody long after they were dissolved. These notes are mad scribblings. Whoever was down here probably ended up in that pile with all the dead bodies. Maybe.
Okay.
Fuck 'em.
Is it the Kerkonos language that's being?
A lot of it's in common. Like the Kerkonian language is their traditional language, but the common language of this continent, Aliad, is still used in this city quite often, especially by the humans.
Okay. So would that give me any clues as to why these like 3 dudes were here? Were they protecting this thing, or do you think they were like, or are we thinking they were just hanging out, maybe like hiding?
Based on what Yumi said earlier, those are triads. Criminal organization. Okay. They used to be very prominent here in Kerkonos until the events of Shadow over Kerkonos, another actual play.
Then I rolled up.
Yeah, then Alex individually, singularly rolled up.
Just
Kalia
me.
and Iseo and Roselia, the K-pop star, had nothing to do with
just
it.
me, exclusively me.
Nothing at all. Yeah, those guys got blown the fuck up, and you can't really ask them any questions. But you gather that they were looters. They don't know anything about the fucking Magitech.
So they were just scavenging.
It says a lot they were scavenging the dead bodies over there, and not all the Magitech over here. Come on.
Right. Okay. Great. So the what I was trying to clue into was if we trying to dismantle or take parts of this thing, are there going to be immediately people running after us trying to figure it out? But it sounds like besides those looters who are now dead, we may be the only people who currently really know that this thing is right here, right now. Does that sound right?
Well, Yumi pipes in. Also, wherever I got this info from, I mean, I learned about this from the collective psionic network. I mean, I was digging around for information in all of their collected data and knowledge. It was an obscure piece of knowledge, but someone else might have stumbled on it.
So the collective may know is what you...
Yeah.
Let's hope we can grab it and take it back before they intercept us. Gotta find a safe house, somewhere we can hide out afterwards. Stash this thing until we make our next move.
Meet me at mine.
On a 29.
Yeah, that's where I am right now. I'm not here. Alcaire, I'm see-through.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, what are you, stupid?
I would make her... Wait, hold on. Can I change her... I can actually change her opacity. What were you saying, Mr. Red?
Sorry, on a 29, do I see any notes here about, like... You said they were mad scramblings. Does it seem like the person went mad over time from, like, fucking with this thing? Or were they just, like, a crazy person trying some stuff out?
It looks like they went crazy after the collective dismantled their company.
Okay. So I was just making
like
sure
Resident Evil
if we
umbrella
meddle with
freaking
it too
notes.
much. Right. Yeah.
Also, the
I will
poison
be
cancer
eternal.
gas probably did not help. Because the mask,
Fair, that's
their
fair.
mask is stored comfortably right here. You don't know if they were
Mhm.
wearing it much.
Okay.
Were they
Anything
wearing
in
it
his
when we blew
chest
him
right
up?
next to
I mean, no, you don't know who it is. For all you know, it's this guy with the smiley face. Who knows?
Right. Anything in the chest right there?
This place was looted by those looters who just buried in the fucking rubble.
Got it. Okay, so we need to unbury them. No.
Alcaire,
What
get to
about
work.
the? Yeah, Alcaire.
8
What about
strength.
John
What
Bloodborne,
about the
go.
lab equipment on
Can't
my
we get
right?
those, the skeletons to start excavating?
Oh, they're
Hey,
tireless, yeah.
Right. I forgot. That's what I do. Stanley, Frank, Daddy
well,
has a request.
Hey, Cleo, can you unturn them?
Of course.
Okay, great.
Oh,
They walk
yeah,
out of the
would be-
water because they have to run until they hit the wall. So the wall's a lake.
Just imagining
I'm
they're
like-
just running into
I'm
a
like
wall and then
calling
they
to
go
them.
back and they run back into it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. Yeah.
I just call him like, come here, sweeties. Daddy has work for you.
And you
all
said
right.
right here is a magical staff.
Yeah, honestly, it looks like this used to be their power source. Falrus, do you think you and me, psionic and arcane magic, we can act as the substitute? Because this thing's used up.
Perhaps. I mean, theoretically it could work. Theoretically it could also turn us into, like, bacon. But,
Well, look,
yes,
as long as
if we
as-
rely on each other, we could power this thing.
Look, as long as we avoid the black wall principle and stay within both of our limits, a psionic pulse mixed with arcane runes, and then maybe throw in a little primordial, we can have this down pat.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I've only ever read about this sort of thing. I, for one, am very excited to try it.
I'm just glad to find someone who finally speaks my language.
Oh, yes, nerd power. And I just, like, do the most awkward, like, fist bump ever.
Her hand goes through your hand as you two fist bump.
We'll try that again later.
Yeah.
Shit. Anyway, magic-a-do. Let's do it.
All right. Cleo, I think you're the only one strong enough here to carry it.
So, I'll carry it.
Everyone, the boys are weak. They're all weak. 8
Just like Baldur's
strength.
Gate.
Of course.
All the boys, they look buff, but it's all just show muscles, dude.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's Jane's Marvel Rivals proportions kicking in.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Would you guys like to head out of the exclusion zone and back into the city?
Sure.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Did the Skelly boys dig up enough to be able to take a look-see inside?
Oh, you
Before we
did
go.
find a couple gold pieces.
Hell
So we
yeah.
unplug the device and
Yes.
then get the
You
staff
unplug the
out.
cortex of it, and
Gotcha.
Cleo puts it on her back. It's a big disc.
Who's holding the cortex then?
Cleo.
Yeah.
She's the only one who can hold it.
Oh,
Unless one
fuck.
of you wants to make a check.
I think
Alright.
Cleo should hold it.
Yeah, I'll hold it.
Cleo's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, Cleo's
She's got
good.
it.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'm good.
You guys
You got
head
this,
back
Battle
out
Nun.
into the
Yes,
city.
of course.
You guys head back into the city. And as you do so, Red,
Mhm.
you can't help but notice something a little interesting plop into your pocket as you head back into the crowded areas.
Don't like the word plop, but okay, sure. I will take a look at whatever has appeared in my.
You hear a voice. Hey. It's a sending stone.
Oh, okay. Is it this kid?
Look to your left. Goblin near the noodle stand. Waving at you. Hi, that's me. What's up?
I see you. What's up?
I'm asking you really nicely for you and your friends to get in the gold mark carriage about 20 meters down the street.
Red, what's up?
One sec. I'm on the phone.
You got games on your phone?
He said, so I got games on my sending stuff. I'm on the stone. Leave me alone. Never mind. So he'll look over at the goblin, look over at the carriage. He says, "Do I know you?"
Nope. But I know you, Mr. Reddick. We got some words that need exchanging. Well, I don't. My boss, she got words that need exchanging with you.
Who's your boss?
My boss is a specter, and she has some interesting things to say to you.
What's her name?
Oh, I'm not at liberty to say so. Hey, by the way,
Are you afraid of saying it over the stone?
Oh, perhaps. But hey, you want something a bit more notable? Look up above the seafood place.
What's above the seafood place?
You see a tiefling with a long rifle. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do I recognize a tiefling?
Nope. She doesn't miss. That coat looks real nice, and I'd hate to mess it up. I was being sarcastic, but still, I'd hate to mess it up any further. Come on. We don't want an event, all right? We just want to chat. We're all nice people here, right?
Here's the thing.
Do I really gotta pull the card? I don't want to pull the card, man. I don't want to pull the card. Don't make me pull the card. Don't do it.
A part of me wants to believe you. Can I make an insight check to see how serious?
Make an insight check.
The rest of us are just like blissfully unaware, just talking about
A part
our
of me
day.
feels like calling his bluff, thinking he won't start an actual riot in the middle of the street. That is a 14.
Wow. Look. Do you really need me to pull the card? Do I have to do it? Because I really don't want to do it. I really don't. I'm a nice guy.
Pull what card, man?
Safe house. Edge of the wide. Southward.
And I know that's where Yumi's at.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell you what if I go?
No.
My friends.
No. All for you. Need all for you. All for you. That's what she said. Mm-hmm. Look, I swear to God, we're taking you to a nice place. All right, come on. There are people who would pay like a lot of money to go to this place. All right, just gotta trust me on this one. I'm really trying to make it easier for everyone involved here. You, me, them.
Right.
Whoever you have stashed out in that safe house. Come on.
Tell you what.
I'm too old for this shit. All right, can we hurry this up and make a decision? Gotta make a call here.
The negotiator.
I think Red is going to. A part of me thinks that this guy won't do it because he doesn't want the cops on his ass. He covers the sending stone with his hand, and he's like, "What's the response time on guards and shit here, Alcaire?"
I'm gonna be honest, it's not that great.
Fuck. All right.
There's a reason why we stayed employed the way we did.
The guards are ranked below the Shadow Collective. The Shadow Collective are the special forces.
Wow.
Okay. Red's gonna go
we could cause a scene if that's what's going on.
Listen, friend. I like you. I like your style.
Thanks.
You promise me that my friends here aren't going to be touched, and I'll get them to hop in the carriage.
Pinky promise from a distance. How about that? Pinky promise from a distance. That sound good? Does that sound fair?
Do I feel like he's telling the truth?
Make an insight check.
Does he hold up his little goblin pinky?
He does. He does.
Yeah.
By the way, this goblin is old man goblin. He's an old
man goblin.
Which, by the way,
35.
He's been doing not only is he a goblin, he's a goblin in the Shadow Collective. Meaning, for almost his entire life, he's been fighting ghosts, devils. If he's an old man in this job, he's been shit.
Little do you know that if you had a ring of X-ray vision, you could see he put his fingers crossed behind his back.
Oh my god.
I think Red is actually going to look to his friends and say, I got us a ride. We need to hop in. I'll tell you more about it.
Red.
And he'll take them over to the carriage.
Oh shit.
Are you guys all good with this?
I assume I assume I've been seeing this all go down with like
Yes.
Red
we
reaching
just,
into
like,
his
stopped,
pocket with
yeah.
a new sending stone.
Yeah.
This is something I have experience with from my last time in Kerkonos, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
wouldn't be Kerkonos without some covert bullshit. Who are you talking to, Red?
Spy ops.
Somebody who says that if we don't, he's gonna kill Yumi. So I think we need to do that.
Yep, that's pretty on par. Well,
They
where's he having us go
have the
into?
jump. They have the jump on us. I don't know where we're going yet.
Paul,
Let's
Mike.
get into.
Mine?
I couldn't hear what you were saying, by the way.
Oh, I mean, I was jumping in, but I think I just kind of let it peter out. But yeah, no, I'm upset that someone's trying to hurt my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So somehow they
Is he
found Yumi
fucking
safe
pissed?
house. let's hop in the carriage before something bad
Right.
happens.
These
All
guys
right.
found a way to kill a
What?
ghost.
Fred, what do you think I should do?
Yumi,
What do you think I should
I think you should get the fuck out of there and find a new safe
do?
house.
You know where I am, then. Oh,
What do you have to disguise yourself, become invisible, anything like that?
she's like her projection just kind of has like a dejected look on her face.
I have hung up the sending stone, by the way. I
Yeah.
don't want him to hear this. Okay.
You guys, Cleo, Falrus, Red, you see Yumi's expression turn into like just a dejected, like, ah, damn it. And she just puts her hand up. Fuck.
What are you doing?
They're already there.
They're in here. Shit.
Oh, well.
All right. Tell them we're on our way. Stay connected with us. We'll go talk to
Yes.
whoever.
Yeah.
Do what we can, Mimi. We'll be there soon.
Don't
okay.
do anything risky.
I won't. I won't. You guys
Alright.
get in the carriage. See the little goblin like clamber in after you. Hey,
Hello.
look, I'm too old for this shit too. All right. Trust me, you're gonna love the theater. The carriage eventually stops outside of a pretty. Okay. They're dropping you off in the front of an opulent theater house.
Has any of us
Welcome.
been here before at this place?
It's in the. I mean, you have entered into the Black Ward, which is like this is like the area where the collective has their like their center of power. This is where the eldest house is, the Senate. This is a pretty like guarded area where a lot of the operations, like a lot of the like the guts of the city is down here. But yes, this is one of those like nice luxury places. It is welcome to the Tianquao Theater, the Tianquao Performing Arts Theater specifically.
The
yeah.
architecture is
Oh, there we go.
beautiful.
Yep. Pre-revolution. They didn't blow up this place.
We could change that.
Well, please don't. Hey, what's wrong? What's wrong with you?
No, this
I
place is a work
I
of
don't like
art,
people pointing
Red.
guns at me, you little piece of shit. Whatever. Let's go meet your boss.
They were all filing it. This isn't like a Broadway theater. This is like an arena, and you are being led towards a nice VIP booth.
I'm just sketching in my like little sketchbook the whole time, like all the different like architectural like quirks and stuff, and just appreciating this work of art of a building.
Eyes up, Professor. I think they're going to try to murder us.
Oh,
my
if I were
God.
to die,
The
I'd
last
want to
time
die in a place like
when-
this.
We're not going to murder you. God, why does everyone think we want to murder people? We don't murder that many people.
I do not believe you.
Alcaire's
my
gonna kind of
God.
look at the entrances and exits and try to see if there's a way out through the windows.
Oh, there's
Like
plenty
in
of
the-
ways out. They didn't try to like there. It's a theater. Like if there's a fire, there's a lot of fire escapes. I mean, it's a theater. There's plenty of ways to get out of this building. But
Alcaire
there are
kind
not
of
many
like gives a light
windows.
elbow to Cleo and looks up and gestures at her and looks up towards the window. Just in case.
Good to know.
You guys head towards the booth, and you see a woman across from you. She's in the VIP booth. She is facing away from you, and you just see like a white hair and a braid running down. All right, that's the boss. She'll mess you up, so don't be stupid. All right.
Never
She
dream
stands
of
up.
it.
She stands up and turns to face you. She's wearing a bodysuit similar to Yumi's, from like when she's not wearing the dress, she wears like a bodysuit, though it's way less tattered and emblazoned with a lot of gold details. She's wearing a cropped blazer over top. She has white hair done up in like a lengthy braid. It almost draws attention from like the bone-like augmentations in her neck, similar to Yumi's, though not nearly as extreme. She gives a smile and like silently offers you a seat on the couch. This is a collective specter. Yumi's been looking for someone, we hear. She's been pushing against the collective consensus, digging through all of our brains for all the information that she can. She's quick. We've been learning to fight her off, but we didn't really know what she was looking for because she has communication issues. I'm sure you know all about that, don't you, Changeling?
I'm just going to stare daggers.
In any case, we've been tracking a vampire spawn that appeared in our city a month ago. And now we know who she is. Alcaire, your sister's in this city. And that is where we're going to end today's session.